Alrighty, let me show you how easy it is to wire up the PowerBoss with all the included tools. Let's have a crack at it. Okay, before we get started with the wiring, I want to show off the little screwdriver. Now this comes with your PowerBoss kit and it has a few little hidden features. So at the moment, it is a Phillips screwdriver. You can pull this collar down and actually adjust its length to suit, which is really, really groovy. But check out this, pull the collar down, pull the unit out, push it in the other way, and now look, we've got a flat blade screwdriver that's fully adjustable. So once you're done setting up your PowerBoss, you've got a really groovy screwdriver. Okay, so next up, this little 13mm socket driver comes as part of the PowerBoss kit. And what it does, it enables us to do the terminals up inside the PowerBoss. And once you're done setting up, you've got yourself a bonus socket driver. You beauty. So getting to the wiring's a simple breeze with the supplied Phillips screwdriver. Undo your 2 screws that holds the cover plate on. Okay, so when you do remove the cover, note there is also the wiring description there as well and the QR code if you get stuck. And there you go, and that's how you connect all your wiring, you ripper. So I'll quickly install the solar lead that comes with the unit, screw him up. Negative in, screw him up. There we go, we're ready to connect a solar panel. Okay, next up, I'm gonna wire the load side. So that's where you're gonna run all your 12-volt devices off. Nice and easy to do, screw him up. Nice and tight. There we go. Okay, next up, we're going to install the alternator wiring. Now, this kit is an optional extra. And once again, we've got I've just fed this under. We're just gonna push it up to the pins like that. Is a little bit more fiddly. Tighten him up, tighten the alternator one up. And there we go. Okay, next up is the blue ignition wire. You need to grab one of these little fellas with the 2 little pins on it. And what we need to do is whack this one in there like that. Yeah, give it a good tighten up with the small screwdriver. So like that. Okay, and then we need to go into, or you can go under if you want, but I'll put that over the top. And that's your blue ignition wire hooked up. Okay, next up in the bag of goodies is your temperature probe setup. Now, this is only needed if you're going to be using AGM style batteries. If you're using lithium, this does not need to be hooked up. So what we're going to do is pass that through there. Run him down. Once again, make sure that's in the downside and plugs in just like that. And then the ring terminal goes to the negative of your battery. So next up, I'm going to show you how to plug in either the remote display screen, or in my particular case, I'm going to use the KickAss Bluetooth monitor. So what we need to do is grab the other end of the cable. Once again, push him through the little hole into the remote display port, just like that. Press him in, and there you go. There's your remote display done. Okay, next up, we're going to put the data cable to go to the KickAss lithium battery and the BMS. So what we need to do, once again, we're going to plug that cord through there. And once again, she just connects in like that. And then connect to the communication input on your KickAss battery. Okay, so next up, we're going to connect our main battery cables. So with the supplied socket wrench, what we need to do is undo the nut, terminal through the grommet, attach over the terminal, screw that back down. And there we have it. There's your positive battery cable all ready to rock and roll. So now we're going to do the same with the negative battery cable through the grommet. Screw him back down. Positive battery cable and your negative battery cable are all connected. You're ready to rock and roll. Just to top it all off, we've got the BMS cable, so that goes to the KickAss lithium battery. We've got the remote display cable. We have the temperature probe that's only needed if you're using an AGM battery. We've got your alternator positive. We've got your solar panel positive. We've got your alternator negative. We've got your solar panel negative. We've got your load negative, and we've got your load positive, and there is your ignition wire for your smart alternator. Okay, hope that helps, you beauty. Now we can go ahead and we can whack the panel back on there and screw that all up. Once you're done with all your connections, we've got this little sleeve. Now, this is really cool. What we can do is wrap it around all the wires, keep everything nice and tidy, and that way it hides all the exposed wiring. You beauty. Okay, so in your little bag of tricks, you're going to find the chassis earth wire. So what we need to do on the side of the PowerBoss here, just undo that screw with the little terminal there. We're going to whack that in like that, get him nice and tight. And then the ring terminal, you're going to attach to your ground or your chassis earth.
Okay, let's connect up the AC side.
Okay, so to get this little flap out, you need to grab your little Phillips screwdriver, undo the screw. So once you've undone that, now the trick is you need to lift this tab up just a tad to get it out. There is a little tab in there that keeps it locked in place. So if you see that there, that's why you need to actually lift it up and then remove it. And then you can plug your AC power into that one there. So that's going to give you power for your AC. Last but not least is your AC power out. So that's why we give you this little fella here. So we need to connect him in here. And the beauty is now you can just connect that to a 5-way power supply or to whatever you want, but there is your AC out for your inverter. So there you go. There's a quick guide on how to wire up the PowerBoss ready to rock and roll. So get stuck into it. You ripper.